everybody, and welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're going to be making a trifle for Christmas, but a trifle with a bit of a difference. So let's have a look at the ingredients and we'll go from there, eh? Okay, I was looking through the Edmonds cookbook the other day and there's a recipe in there for a red velvet trifle. So let's give this a go. Let's use their red velvet cupcake mix. We've got milk, butter, eggs, and we've got our tin here ready to go. I'm going to line it, heated the oven at 185 degrees, and then we'll go from there, eh? Cool surprise. I opened it up and it comes with the icing, the mix, the cake mix, and also some cupcake papers if you want. Righto, sift all the packet mix dry ingredients into a bowl, and then add your eggs and your milk and your butter, and give it a mix with an electric beater. It's better to do it with an electric beater. And beat it for about 3 minutes until it is beautiful and fluffy. Should look like this. Yum! Here's our mixture here. How good does it look? It's beautiful and fluffy, and that only took a couple of minutes to mix up. Excellent. So I've just lined it roughly. It's not going to matter too much because we're going to be breaking this up into the sponge part for our trifle anyway. So I'm going to pop it into the oven according to the instructions on the box, and we'll go from there, eh? Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, cakes come out the oven. You can tell it's cooked because you press it down and it sponges back, or if all else fails, and with a sharp knife, beep. And when it comes out clean, it's ready. I'm going to let it cool down and then we'll go from there. Okay, chop up 3/4 of your strawberries and mix up your jelly according to the instructions on the box. It's easy. Then you're going to place it into, I've got mine in a bowl or individualized glasses, up to you. And you're going to let it set in the fridge overnight. Hide it from the kids. The next day when it's set, you're going to make your custard. We've got our milk, our Edmonds custard powder, and our sugar ready to go. In a separate bowl, you've got your sugar and your custard powder, and you're going to mix it to a slurry with a bit of that milk. Heat the remainder of the milk in a pot on the stove, and then just before it begins to boil, as it begins to form some bubbles, add your slurry and give it a good stir until it thickens. That's a great consistency. So I'm going to let that cool down now. And I'm going to cover it with some baking paper right down to the custard so that it doesn't form a skin. When it's cool, we'll start constructing our trifle. Okay, this is a jelly that I set in the fridge last night. It's going to form a beautiful base. And this is the one that I did in an individual glass. Not a flash glass, just one that I have at home. Just to show that you can make individual trifles as well to make it a little bit special for your kids or family that's coming over. Now, right, break up your sponge, but make sure that you're going to break it up into reasonable sized pieces. You don't want them too small, otherwise the fruit that you put on top is going to make it all soggy. Nobody wants soggy sponge. I've got some fruit here. This is a fruit that I like. You can choose whatever you want. This is crushed pineapple and passion fruit. I love the combination of the flavour, so I'm just going to spoon this over top. So the juice is still in the pineapple and in the passion fruit, and it will soak into the sponge, but it won't make it soggy. Nobody wants soggy sponge. I've just poured the custard on. There you go, and I am going to pop that into the fridge and let it set. Let the custard set and then we'll whip some cream. Easy. Righto, after the custard's cooled down, whip up your cream, get your toppings ready, and do your thing. Make it look beautiful any way that you want to. I used some of the leftover sponge and I crumbed that over top, and it looks really pretty because it makes it look bright red along with the strawberries. Absolutely beautiful. How pretty are they? Nothing too fancy, nothing too flashy, just simple, beautiful, amazing. How good does that look? That is flippin' delicious, and that is a red velvet trifle. So the recipe's here in our trusty Edmonds cookbook with a few added extras of the jelly and the strawberries down the bottom, using our red velvet cupcakes and our custard powder. Absolutely winning. Whoop whoop. The lovely people at Edmonds have sent us some cookbooks and some cake mixes. So if you want to go into the draw to win 4 prizes, one of 4 prizes, then like, share and comment on this post, and good luck, and we'll put you in the draw. See you soon. Ka kite anō.